Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered. With me, Auron, and our spellsword, Dar-Lei, the hero of Kvatch. I finally got the intro right. You don't know how many takes I did for that intro. We're back. When we last left off, we went ahead and closed the Oblivion Gate just outside of Kvatch. And then we went ahead and saved Kvatch itself. We eliminated the Daedra within, and in the process we saved Martin Septim, who we have not yet spoken with, but we will be speaking with him very, very soon. Between now and the last video, I went ahead and did a little vendoring. I made some more magica potions, and yeah, we're ready to get Martin and bring him back to Weynon Priory. We'll get him first. So let's go talk to him. These two ladies are wearing the exact same thing. Hello, Martin.
I heard about how you helped the guard drive the Daedra back. Well done.
Thank you. But I need you to come with me. The Emperor told me to find you.
The Emperor is dead. Who are you? What do you really want with me?
You're Martin, right? The priest?
Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
Like I said, we're not really a big believer in the gods. We are Argonian. We believe in the history, and we believe in Sithis. We don't believe in the Nine Divines, so we'll say, gods or not, we need your help.
If you came to me for help, you're more of a fool than you look. Look around. What good is a priest?
You are Uriel Septim's son, Martin.
Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father?
I know he
you
is.
must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer.
The Emperor knew you were in danger.
You spoke to the Emperor before he died? And he told you to find me?
Yes. Why would I lie to you?
I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me?
Come with me to Weynon Priory.
You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope. You helped them drive the Daedra back. Yes. I'll come with you to Weynon Priory and hear what Joffrey has to say. Lead on.
Wonderful. Okay. We found the heir. Perfect. So he will come with us. Now, we could just fast travel to Weynon Priory, but I have something else planned. I have another plan. In my imagination, fast traveling means that my character takes routes that he knows very quickly, right? So we know the route from Skingrad to Chorrol via the roads, right? We know that he knows that already. But is that really the quickest path? Is that the quickest path to Weynon Priory? No siree, because it's very winding, right? And it's circuitous. We're gonna cut through the wilderness. I think there would also be the concern that maybe whoever the agents were that killed the Emperor would be waiting for us along the roads, right? I think that would be a concern that that Dar-Lei would have. It's a shame you don't have a horse, Martin, but that's okay. I won't ride fast. Don't worry. You'll be able to keep up. I think that would be a concern of Dar-Lei's because he wants to get him there safely, right? So we're gonna cut through the wilderness, but not before stopping off at Skingrad, so as to restock on things, get some more repair supplies. Maybe upgrade our armor, see if Dwarven armor is finally available. Which it should be at this level, I think. As we're just kind of heading back to Skingrad, I do want to give some updates behind the scenes updates. Exciting news. I have a new graphics card on the way. I have a new graphics card on the way. It's nothing crazy. It's kind of like mid-of-the-line graphics card, but it's better than what I have now. I'm amazed that I can even run this game, to be honest. My graphics card technically doesn't meet the requirements, even though I'm pretty sure it's of the same generation as the minimum required graphics card. So, but I have an upgrade. I have a new graphics card on the way that's better than my current one. So hopefully that'll improve the playthrough somewhat. So that's on the way. In less exciting news, I do have to change the schedule for videos yet again. I'm not going to get into that here. I'm going to be releasing a channel update video very soon to explain the changes. But this is the last video I'm recording before. This is probably going to be like the last video or thereabouts that I record before the big schedule change. So anyway. Woo! He went flying. So anyway, this is probably gonna be like the last video or thereabouts that I record before my big schedule change happens. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be releasing a channel update video very soon. That'll explain everything. It's good news, kind of, for me anyway. But you know, the channel schedule has to be adjusted in light of these new developments in my real life. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and ride back to Skingrad with all haste. I'm sure Brother Martin is catching up. I'm sure this won't be a problem at all. This is really just an excuse to enjoy the wilds of Cyrodiil, to be frank. Being a little framey. Yeah, see, the graphics card update can't come soon enough. Just can't come soon enough. I'm looking forward to improving the experience for you guys. Now, I know that Martin will follow you into dungeons and stuff like that, so me cutting through the wilderness isn't like a whole, oh, I'm gonna use him to make dungeons easier or anything like that. I don't do that. I don't play like that. Is that a bandit over there that wants to fuck with me? Probably, right? Yeah. There we go. Got him. Got him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention. Between now and the last video, I went ahead and took a look at that sigil stone that we got. And it was a fire thingy. So now I have Trousers of Insulation. So now my my pants let me resist fire damage. Which will be very helpful considering that fire is going to be I think fire is going to be a very common element that we're going to have to deal with in the plains of Oblivion. So, should I maybe have taken more of his stuff to sell? Probably, right? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. There we go. Alright, now we'll be on our way. So after we get Brother Martin, after we finish this next stage of the main quest, we're gonna fuck off and do our own thing. That's kind of the plan. We'll get Brother Martin to Weynon and Priory, take care of the next step after that. Oh boy. What are we dealing with? What the hell? Oh my god! Shit. Okay, hang on. Do I have... Oh, can I actually... I want to soul trap him. I think I missed. Whoa! Damn, Martin! Holy shit! I didn't even get to get the soul trap off on him. God damn, dude. Come on. Okay. So yeah. We'll probably focus on the Mages Guild questline for a little while. Finally get the Fighters Guild questline going too. But, I really want to go and talk to Umbacano, because Dar-Lei has a personal interest in Ayleid Ruins, because they are a source of magicka for him. Oh, speaking of sources of magicka, let's go ahead and drink from this Ayleid well just up ahead so we can get our magicka back. Ooh, a little hitchy there. Okay. Alright, how are we gonna get up there? Alright, I guess I have to jump here. Okay. You draw power from the well. Perfect. Now, the reason why I was concerned about how to get up there is because in real life, another real life update, not at all related to the channel, I broke my left thumb. Which, like many of you, is the hand that I have resting on my keyboard. So, okay, I thought maybe I heard another troll or something coming. So, yeah, my life has become more difficult recently with a broken thumb. Yeah, gonna see a doctor about it soon. I have it in a splint and a brace and all that, so, I'm recovering, but it's gonna be a little while. With that being said, I'm trying not to use it on the space bar. Fortunately, this is not a character for whom acrobatics is important, so I don't really need to worry about that. I might well, now that I'm talking about it, maybe I should rebind jump to a key that's more convenient for me, given my current set of challenges. I wonder if Z is being used for anything. Let's find out real quick. Is Z being used for anything? No, it isn't. Maybe I'll rebind jump to Z for the time being. I don't know. Anyway, let's get Sally here, at least up to the gates, so that we don't have to go, walking after her when it's time to leave. But anyway, yeah, so like I was saying, I'm taking Martin cross country, not because I want to use him for dungeons. It's not my style of play. It's entirely roleplay based. Dar-Lei thinks that this might be a little bit safer for him than just sticking to the roads where assassins would probably figure that we're more likely to travel. All right, there we go. Okay, well, we made it back to Skingrad, so I think we should probably find somewhere to rest for the night before we set off on our big journey. We could probably stay at the Fighters Guild, but I don't think they'll let Martin rest there. So maybe we'll check out the Westweald Inn. And actually, come to think of it, I think the Westweald Inn is where Sindarian is staying? Let's see here. Seeking your roots. The alchemist I've spoken to has referred me to Sindarian in Skingrad. Apparently, he specializes in the more botanical aspects of alchemy. I should bring the Nirnroot to him. Yeah, he's just in there. Alright, so you know what? This is perfect. Let's head on in. This will be... Brother Martin and I can rest here for a bit. And I can talk to, I can find this alchemist. Alright. Oh. Somewhere safe and dry, at least. That's good. In the morning, we'll visit the merchants, get the supplies that I need, and then we'll be on our way.
Greetings.
Hello, Irina.
Welcome to the Westweald Inn. I'm Irina Giranus, the proprietor. If you'd like food or a bed, speak to me.
Okay. Any rumors? By the way, what's your take on Glarthir?
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Alright, fair enough, and I really don't feel like persuading you, so... Works like a charm. What can you tell me about the city? What's your take on Skingrad?
Count Skingrad has ruled here all my life. The county is quiet and prosperous. In the old days, the Colovian estates were always in the thick of some war or rebellion. But that's ancient history.
I see. Alright, any rumors?
Hammer and Tongs is a good place to get your armor repaired.
Oh, I know.
Just don't go early in the morning. Agnette usually isn't feeling so well then.
Ah. Well, I am interested in a bed.
I have a lovely room on the corner if you're interested. It's 20 gold for a night.
Okay, sure, I'll take it.
Excellent. I'm sure you'll be quite satisfied.
Oh, I'm sure.
Go upstairs and look for the door on the right at the end of the hall. Sleep well.
Thank you.
Good day.
Alright, well, let's get Brother Martin up there and have him rest. Let him relax a little bit. I'm sure he's been through a lot.
Hello.
It'll be nice for him to be in a proper bed. And then we'll go talk to Sindarian. and maybe we should talk to Glarthir. I don't know. We probably shouldn't leave the inn while Martin is here. It'd be best to stay nearby. So you know what? We'll leave Glarthir alone. We'll talk to him when we're not basically guarding the Emperor. All right, here we go. Well, Martin, I hope you don't mind sharing a bed. Martin, come on. Leash in here. In here, buddy. A little further in so that when I come back, you're not blocking the doorway. All right, well, that'll have to do.
Unless you need something, let's continue on to Weynon Priory.
We need to rest. Wait here, okay?
I've put myself in your hands. Don't fail me.
I won't. I'll be back for you, Martin. Don't worry. All right, let's go find Sundarian since we're here. All right.
Hello.
Seems like he's staying just in the basement here. Let's head on down. Okay, where is he? That would be him, I guess. Hello,
What brings you to
Sundarian.
my little home underground? So, you've brought something for me to examine.
Yes, I have. Some strange plant that makes a weird noise right up until I pick it.
Yes, this is a genuine Nirnroot sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition?
Okay, sure. What did you have in mind?
Excellent. But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nirnroot. Otherwise, you may walk in circles and never find any.
Okay, tell me a little bit about Nirnroot.
A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas. Most of them were worthless. But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration, a sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew. The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it. The Nirnroot.
No!
I put the book aside because, frankly, I had so many other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go plant hunting. Now that you're here, that changes things.
Okay, what is this elixir of exploration?
The Elixir of Exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the dungeon explorer in mind. The formula describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short missive about it for the Imperial Alchemy Symposium. You bring me 10 samples of Nirnroot, and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free.
For free?
The best place for you to start would be Shade Leaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nirnroot.
Okay, sure thing. One Nirnroot missive added to the player's inventory. Well, we might read that tonight before we go to bed. 1 second.
Hello.
Okay, amazing news. The graphics card arrived. I didn't think it would arrive for a couple more days, so it's here already. Fantastic. I'm super excited. Yeah, that'll be fun. So yeah, woo! Thank God. All right, awesome. Well, I may have a broken thumb, but at least I have a new graphics card, right? that'll solve my problems. Hey, Martin. I'm glad you weren't assassinated while I was gone. Can I close this door while you're... Yeah, good. Now we have some privacy. Alright. Well, while you're just hanging out there awkwardly, I'm gonna have a drink. And take a look at this Nirnroot missive that we were just given. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Am I blind? There it is. There we go. This brings me to my next subject, the glowing root known as Nirnroot. Although the oddly tenacious root grows almost anywhere anywhere a significant body of water is present, this root is extremely rare, and I believe soon to become extinct. Oh no! I myself have yet to come across one of the gnarled roots, as they're rarely in sight of the roads that cross Cyrodiil. According to the records of the noted imperial herbalist Shivius Regalium, the Nirn root once flourished and could be found all over the country, but he suspected a cataclysmic event severely stunted their growth. Although many scholars reject the proposal that the sun's death event of the First Era 668 catastrophically affected plant life, Shivius feels that the Nirn root's lineage was damaged by the lack of sun for a full year. Whereas other plant species tend to find a way, the Nirn root's mysterious magical nature made it especially susceptible to this climate shift. While this may or may not be the case, it's certainly true that the recorded sightings of Nirn root are declining as the years pass. The most perplexing facet of Shivius' studies is that his notes describe the root as having a yellowish glow. Contrary to this fact, the Nirn root of today has a soft bluish or blue-white glow. Unfortunately, since not many studies of the Nirn root were performed from Shivius' day until now, it's unknown when or why this occurred. What I'm proposing today is that the Nirn root, even though merely a plant, sensed impending extinction and therefore changed its own nature to survive. One of the more obvious facets of today's Nirn root that supports this theory is the fact that it can now survive underground without any sunlight at all. While it's true that generally only mosses and fungi grow in these environments, I have 2 signed depositions by persons claiming that they sighted the Nirn root in deep caves. Not once in Shivius' copious notes is the subterranean Nirn root mentioned. But how could this be? How could a surface-dwelling plant suddenly begin appearing in new locations radically different from its normal habitat? The answer, my fellow alchemists, is nestled within Shivius' own notes. Although he spends a great deal of time with the Nirn root in his laboratory, the one thing he neglected to test at a high enough level of detail was the soil. As stated previously, Shivius felt that the sun's death, the eruption of Red Mountain, contributed to the demise of the Nirn root. Agreed. My amendment to that proposal is that the ash that fell from the sky that entire year mixed with the soil, and again, due to the magical nature of the root, contributed to the aforementioned changes. The ash became a catalyst of sorts, forcing a change in the very makeup of the Nirn root. Although very little ash from that dark time remains, I have done tests on newer ash samples sent to me from Vardenfell. They show little to no magical properties, certainly none of which could affect a plant to that magnitude. However, the rare occurrence of what's known as ash salt in the normal ash does contain very potent magical abilities. In fact, some native Dunmer are said to harness that ability to create a cure for the blight, which pervaded their realm many years ago. I feel this magic, meshed with the Nirn root's inherent magic, caused the radical change. In essence, the root healed itself. To surmise, my 2 proposals are certainly linked. The plant needed to survive, and therefore used the byproduct of its destructor to do so. No other plant in nature has ever come close to this metamorphosis. I feel the Nirn root has accomplished in a relatively short amount of time what it would take other species millions of years to complete. Whatever the case may be, one thing is certain. The Nirn root is on a path to destruction. It contains untapped potential to create potions the likes of which have never been seen in our day. I propose to you today that we divert a small portion of our funds to an expedition to collect some of these roots to study. I have outlined this proposal for your perusal after this section of the symposium. Please, seriously consider this proposal before it becomes too late, and the Nirn root becomes nothing but a memory. Thank you for your time. Well, considering that he's having us do it, it sounds like they didn't really agree with him that this was a serious issue. I don't know how serious it is, but he's promising us, apparently, a very good potion, so we'll help him out. Okay, Martin, I guess we're sharing the bed. Do you want to be big spoon or little spoon? You look like a little spoon kind of guy. All right, let's go to bed. Let's stop weirding out our new friend here. Okay, so we'll stop at the armorer, pick up some more repair hammers, and then be on our way. You have ascended to level 12. You can't believe how easy it is. You just have to let go. Go a little crazy. And then, suddenly, it all makes sense, and everything you do turns to gold. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and keep leveling up endurance. Let's do 3 into strength. And then we'll do the rest into intelligence. There we go. Well, you know what? Let's make this even. There we go. Cool. That works for me. Excellent. I think what I'm going to do... willpower is important for us for our stamina. So what I'm thinking of doing is, like, every 3rd level or so going into willpower. If we had Magicka regen, I'd probably be investing in it more, but for now, it's not that important. Alright, well, Martin, let's be off.
Unless you need something, let's continue on to Weynon Priory.
Yeah, let's go.
To Weynon Priory, then.
Yes, to Weynon Priory. Alright, let's get this door open and let's be off. Alright, so let's stop by the blacksmith. I know that she doesn't like when people visit her early in the morning, but
Blarthir acting.
we gotta get our stuff. We gotta get our things. Very important to get our things. Have some repair hammers at the ready. Is it raining? Ah, shit, it's raining. Alright, on goes the hood. I wonder if they'll have... Yeah, they'll definitely have some... We should have some freaking, Oh, we do have repair hammers. Okay, well, you know what? You know what we should do? We should get some soul gems from the Mages Guild. I think that's a pretty good idea. We're gonna need them. But I do want to see if maybe Dwarven armor is available for purchase now. Hello there, good morning.
Not so loud.
Yeah, I know. You got drunk last night.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
We don't want the helmet, but we are going to take the cuirass and the gauntlets.
You drive a hard bargain.
I think we'll get a couple extra repair hammers. There we go.
I let that go too cheaply.
I know you did. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. Great.
Thank you for your pay. Take care.
Okay. So let's put on that and that. Yeah. Doesn't really work with the pant with the we need the matching boots, but hey, you know what? This is progress.
What?
Fantastic. Okay, let's get rid of our
Armor,
old steel
weapons,
stuff.
I have it all. How many?
Do you have any Dwemer? No? Okay, I didn't think so. Well,
Thank you. Come again. Good day.
alright, well, let's be off now. What do you think of my new duds, Martin? He loves them. He thinks they're sexy. I can tell. I can tell, for sure. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and get some extra repair hammers for the... Not repair hammers, let's get some extra soul gems, preferably filled, so that we can recharge our... hello there. So we can recharge our stuff. Who would have that anyway? Is there like a potions person or something I can talk to here? Probably not.
You want me?
You can recharge my weapon.
Always keep your magical
for
equipment
90?
charged.
Yeah, sure, why not? How about
I offer
spells?
the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
You know, why not? That's tempting. Dire Wound is tempting. No, we could use... Hang on, let me check something.
Be seeing you.
Considering that we're going to be dealing with, like... with, fire Etronox and stuff like that, you know what? We should probably have a...
What do you want?
Frost spell ready.
Let's do business.
Right? I think that would make... that's a good plan. Frostbolt. Let's do Frostbolt. And then, let's go ahead and get Dire Wound. I don't think I have Dire Wound yet. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay.
Another farewell.
See you later. Alright, well, Brother Martin, let's go ahead and be on our way.
Greetings.
Let's be on our way. Alright, time for a fun journey, Brother Martin. So we'll go out the same gate that we came in from.
Hello.
Oh wait, we gotta go this way. Right. Gotta go down first in order to go out. Skingrad, West Gate. Alright. So, we have to go north, right? What? No, I don't want that. We should make this our quest. Find the heir. There we go. So yeah, we'll just follow the compass marker. And we'll definitely take Sally, the horse. I won't ride too fast so Martin can keep up. Don't want to lose him. Yeah, I think overall going through the forest role-playing wise makes the most sense. It'll keep us from running into any potential assassins, I hope. Plus, it's a nice day in Cyrodiil. You know, why not enjoy the countryside a little bit? Well, that's pretty. Isn't that picturesque? Very nice. That's a bear over there, right? Should we kill a bear? Is that a bear? Sure, it looks like a bear. Let's kill a bear. Let's try out one of our new spells. Let's try Dire Wound. Oh no! That's not a bear! Whoa! Brother Martin, you're a badass! Holy shit! Dude, maybe you should be protecting me. My god. He just kills things without any effort. My god. No wonder the Daedra couldn't get him. Oh, you know, we should really be picking up flax, huh? Because that's useful for making more, whatchamacallits? Magicka potions. Yeah, flax is kind of like a super important ingredient for us to have. Oh, there's so much flax! Okay, we'll do a little flower collecting before we continue on our way. I'm sorry, Martin, I'm sorry. I need them for potions. I swear I'm not just doing those for fun. I mean, it is kind of fun, but I've got a good reason for it. Okay, Martin, I'm sorry. We'll go now. Please forgive me. We'll be on our way. I swear, I am focused on getting you there. Just, you know, it's hard being a spell sword, you know? You gotta make your own potions, and me specifically, I can't regen magic. I'm sure you can, but I can't. This is a curse that I was born with. Don't know why. But that's what Sithis decided to bless me with upon my birth. I don't know how that works. But that's why I took up the sword, Brother Martin. Okay, I wanna soul trap this, okay, Brother Martin? Don't instantly kill it like you did the others. I need its soul. Oh my god. Oh man. Dang it. Oh well. That's fine. We make quite the team, huh, Brother Martin? I aggro things. My horse tanks them. And then you come in and murder them with some good old magic. He's a powerful mage, my god. No wonder the Daedra couldn't kill him. He's got some powerful magic on his side. Alright. Ellenglyn. Well, we won't be doing that. Well, while we're just kind of going cross-country, I think... Oh, shit. Never mind. Hang on. I'll continue my thought in a second. Whoa! Damn. With the ninja moves. But while we're just kind of going cross-country, I think now would be a good time to talk a little bit about Dar-Lei's backstory. So his parents, whose name I don't know, whose name I have not come up with yet, they moved to what's his name? What's it called? Oh shoot, I don't remember what the region was. Thornmarsh, I think it was. Thornmarsh. They immigrated to Thornmarsh because they were fleeing Dunmer's slavers. They were fleeing from Dunmer's slavers. And so Dar-Lei kind of grew up on stories of how horrible the Dunmer are to the Argonians, how they enslaved their people, and all that stuff. So that's where his prejudice for against the Dunmer comes from, right? Now, growing up in Thornmarsh, as the description said, he had to learn magic to survive. It wasn't an easy place for him to live, but he did quickly discover that although he had a talent for magic, he didn't have magical regeneration like, you know, a normal mage would. So he had to take up... Wait, no, what is this? Clouded Funnel Cap. I don't know what that does, actually. Clouded Funnel Cap. Restore intelligence, fortify intelligence, damage endurance. I mean, we'll take it, I guess. So, you know, he had to learn to use the sword in addition to his magical talents in order to defend himself while he was living there. But he always had an ambition for something more. He wanted to become more than just a peasant. He always wanted to be more than just some poor Argonian peasant. So he eventually developed an ambition to become an adventurer, a famous adventurer. And when he was old enough, which I think he probably left home, I don't know, I would put him in around his 30s, his parents have passed. His parents passed away fairly recently. What a strange little town. His parents passed away somewhat recently. We'll say a few years ago, right? With his parents gone, he decided there was nothing left for him in Thornmarsh. So he made his way out of Argonia and came to Cyrodiil to start his life as an adventurer. He eventually found himself kind of in the more marshy area, the more marshy region of Cyrodiil, where Breville and Weynon are. And, you know, he did a few odd jobs in the area. What's attacking us? Ah, okay. Let's definitely set a trap. Oh man, do I have anything in my inventory that can capture these goddamn souls? Anyway. He arrived in Cyrodiil, like, I want to say, like, maybe a year ago or so. And as a way of making money, he had been doing mercenary work, but he wasn't really getting anywhere, and he was feeling really frustrated. So one night, he's drinking in a bar in Breville, and a dark elf comes in. Now, at this point, Dar-Lei is drunk, and as we know, he hates dark elves. The dark elf was really just minding his own business. But Dar-Lei, he couldn't have that. He started throwing harsh words at the Dunmer, and eventually a fistfight ensued. The guards were called, and he was taken to jail. He had been in jail in Breville for about, like, 6 months or so when he was eventually transferred, as fate would have it, to the Imperial City. And that's where his story picked up. He was in that fateful cell when the Emperor and his bodyguards arrived. So that's kind of how he ended up where he is. Like I said, his ambition is to become a famous adventurer. Become the most famous spellsword Cyrodiil has ever known. And so far, he's getting what he wanted. Things are back on track for him. Alright, well that's Weynon Priory over there. This is good stuff. We love Steel Blue and Taloma. Well, Martin, I'm sure this will be... What was that? Oh, shit! Oh, no.
Help! You must help! They're killing everyone at Weynon Priory.
Hold on, tell me what happened. I know they're right behind you, but just tell me.
I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Maberel is dead.
Well, that means Sally is ours now, for keeps. Anyway, who's attacking Weynon Priory? Could it be those weirdos right behind you?
I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly, weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran.
Where is Joffrey? Is he safe?
I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us.
I will. Get out of here.
The dawn is breaking. I do not fear death. The time of cleansing is almost here.
Take that!
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
Okay, weirdo. Sure, whatever you say. It's actually kind of crazy that they're not doing a ton of damage to me.
I do not fear death.
Well, you should start. Oof. Alright, I hope Brother Martin's okay. Okay, we better hurry. Said he was in the chapel. This is probably it. Okay, hang on. I need a better spell on me right now. Well, let's do Electric Touch. This is my go-to, kind of. Alright.
Your timing is excellent. I'll take the one on the right.
I do not fear death. I do not.
The door is breaking!
Paradise awaits me.
Shit, we got him.
You're back. Thank Talos. They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Weynon House. We need to go see if it is safe.
Okay, I'll go check on it.
We'll go together, but I fear the worst.
Alright, before we do that though, loot! Yeah! Alright. Oh, that's another one. Yeah, he's definitely more than a simple monk. He handled himself pretty well. I can see why he's the head of the Blades. Alright, let's hurry. Shit. Poor Maberel.
Hi there. Poor Prior Maberel. He was dead. Goodbye.
They've taken it.
There we go.
The Amulet of Kings is gone. The enemy has defeated us at every turn.
But I found Martin. He's safe. We're not beaten yet.
So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings.
It's a trade-off.
Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will.
Alright, where will he be safe?
Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us. But we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once.
Okay. We'll go there together. What can you tell me about Cloud Ruler Temple?
Cloud Ruler Temple was built long ago by the founders of the Blades, back in the days of Raymond Cyrodiil. It is high in the mountains near Bruma. Our ancient fortress, sanctuary, refuge of last resort. Martin will be as safe there as anywhere.
Okay. Well, then we better be
We
on
should
our
get
way.
moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
I agree.
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler Temple. I haven't had a good night's sleep since Kavach was attacked.
Oh, you didn't sleep well last night? Oh, well, I'm sorry.
The sooner we reach Cloud Ruler Temple, the better.
Okay, well, let's stop off in Chorrol. I really want to see if some dwarven boots are available for purchase. We'll stop off at the city. And then we'll make our way over to Cloud Ruler. I don't know if we're going to, Oh, okay. They gotta get their horses. I don't know if we're gonna go in this episode. Depends on how long it takes. There again, I'm gonna take the scenic route. We're gonna do the actual journey with these two fine fellows. Alright, well, I gotta get my horse, guys. Also, we need to stop in Chorrol, because I need to see if I can get some more, some more goods. Oh, hey, look! We absorbed some of the magic. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was literally just thinking, maybe I should drink a magica potion right about now, but not necessary. It's been taken care of for me. Thank you, magica absorption. Yeah, finding the Mythic Dawn is great for that. Okay, so let's quickly stop at Hammer and Anvil, I think it is? Or is that the other place? I don't remember. But we're gonna stop off here to see if we can get some dwarven boots. Alrighty then. So let's see here. Fire and steel, okay. See, I knew it was something smithy sounding. I was on the right track, sorta, kinda. Even though I was thinking about the wrong place. Alright, Rashida.
What can I do for you?
Okay. What have you got?
Let's do business.
She doesn't have what I want! Damn you, Rashida! Why? Why must you be like this? Why? Here, you can have that. It's shitty and I don't want it. You can have that too. Okay, well, fuck. Oh, she does have them! I didn't even notice! Oh my god, I'm blind as a bat. There we go.
Another set. Goodbye.
Thank you. Wonderful. Yeah. Now we're looking cool. Okay.
What can I do?
Take my old crummy
Have a look at my wares.
boots.
I'm sure there's something to suit you. An excellent pleasure to serve.
Yeah.
Be seeing you.
Enough of your horny. We're leaving now. Bye-bye. I know that we are 3 fine strapping young men. Well, okay. 2 strapping young men plus 1 old man. But no, we will not be seduced by your feminine wiles. Alright, let's be off. And now we're looking cool. I like this. I like this quite a bit. I didn't really like the dwarven armor much in the original Oblivion. It just looked very, I don't know. I just didn't like the way it looks all that much. I do marginally prefer the way it looks in Skyrim, just because it looks like actual armor and not just like some bodysuit that's painted on you, which
Argonian.
this still kind of has that look, but it looks a little bit better now.
Hello.
It's a little bit of an improvement. So, I'll take it.
How do you do?
Plus, I feel like it works really well with the whole Spellsword vibe. Okay, let's get going. Alright, let's be off. To Cloud Ruler Temple. Do we even have a tract? Yeah, we do. Okay, I didn't even notice the arrow at first. All right. Well, I'd imagine that our next step is going to be trying to get back the Amulet of Kings, huh? These damn cultists. Weirdos. A lot of them. Worshipping Mehrunes Dagon. Alright. Yeah, this is a very nice scenic ride. See the Mage's Tower up in the distance over there? Yeah, there it is. I haven't decided what we're going to do for a player home yet. I feel like either one could work for our character. Oh shit. Trouble.
By the gods, there's a psychopath.
I hope I didn't accidentally hit Martin. Oh gosh. We'll take that, and those. Great. Yeah, I haven't decided. I feel like either Battlehorn Castle or that mage or the Mage's Tower up there would work well for Dar-Lei. I think there are some pretty good advantages to having the Mage's Tower. Like, I think there's an enchanting altar up there. I think there are some other cool things that you can do with it. So I don't know. I have to think about it a little bit. I haven't quite decided what we're gonna do for a player home. I definitely want to get him a home in one of the cities, maybe Weynon, because it's in a very swampy region, and I feel like he'd feel at home there. It's probably expensive, but I don't know. Haven't quite decided yet. Still thinking about it. Oh.
Stand ready.
Yay! Yeah, between the three of us, we can handle just about any threat. Take those, I'll take that. Excellent. I'm probably gonna do the arena at some point. I think it makes sense. You know, for somebody who's seeking fame and fortune, doing the arena makes sense, so we might do that in the near future. But yeah, after we drop off Martin at Cloud Ruler, we're gonna stay away from the main quest for quite some time, so we can do other things. Alright. Bear. Let's see here. Let's get Frostbolt. I missed. Oh. Wait, don't go rolling away just yet. I need your pelt to sell. Thank you. Alright. Let's go ahead and drink a Magicka potion. Where is it? I have too many. There we go. Restore Magicka. Alright, I believe this is the right way. Is that another bear over there? Damn, fucking bears, man. One of the things that I do wish they added with this was, would have been great if they added in, horse combat, mounted combat, like with Skyrim. I know that the mounted Skyrim the mounted combat in Skyrim is nothing to write home about, but it's better than nothing. There we go. Kind of sucks having to get off my horse every, like, 15 seconds or so to go kill something. So I do kind of miss that a little bit, even though it's very bare bones in Skyrim. Are we on the right track? Yeah, we are. It's just a long road. Worth it, though, because it's very pretty, very picturesque. And I think the other benefit to dropping off Martin now rather than later is we'll start getting more Oblivion Gate spawns, which means that we'll be able to get some really good loot. Some really good enchanted stuff. We'll start getting more sigil stones, all that goodness. This is a very pretty part of Cyrodiil. I like the autumnal trees. I don't know what kind of trees these are called, but they're very nice. I like them quite a bit. Ooh, is that steel blue Antiloma? Yeah, it is. Nice. Great. Okay. We'll carry on our way, gentlemen. Would this be a shortcut? Nah, definitely not. We're better off just sticking with the road, I think. Yeah, I get a lot of hitching on the open world. I have been playing around with the settings quite a bit, so I'm not... So I think, hopefully once I get my new graphics card installed, that'll solve a lot of the stuttering, hitchiness problems. Great. Things will also load in faster, which is good. Yay! Well, plenty of restore magicka potions. Which reminds me. Okay, so I gotta remember that this is a good section of the map for getting this particular ingredient. Yeah, look at that. We have more than we really know what to do with. Great. Very cool. We should probably get a new horse in the near-ish future. As much as I appreciate Sally, we could do with something fast. We could do with a faster mount. You know? Could we just cut across? Like go up the mountain? I don't know. Well, if we did, we'd eventually have to go this way anyway. And I think if we went that way, I'd probably have to get off my horse even more frequently to go fight something. Then again, Brother Martin and fucking Joffrey seem to be handling things well enough on their own. Ugh. Yeah, the hitching is kind of crazy. Now there's the Imperial City. Glade Mist Cave. Well, perhaps this is something we'll explore on our way back, but for now, let's just look at that. That's amazing. What a view, huh? God damn. Alright. Let's carry on. It is getting dark. Maybe we should pick up the pace a little bit. Yeah, let's pick up the pace a bit. Ooh, turning to night. I don't think we've seen the night sky boxes too many times, so this will be cool. It's cold here. Is it just me, or is our frame rate suddenly improved? Like, it feels really smooth all of a sudden. Not that I'm complaining, but it's just funny when that happens. It's like, oh, so this is the performance I could be having if I had a better machine. There's the moon. Yeah, I'd imagine that Dar-Lei probably wouldn't particularly enjoy Skyrim being cold-blooded. Are Argonians cold-blooded? The female Argonians have boobs, so I feel like that means that they're warm-blooded? Very confusing. Very odd. Gentlemen, we're gonna take a break here so I can suck up some energy from this well. Alright. You draw power from the well. There we go. Excellent. Alright, let's get back on our horse. Where are they, anyway? Where are they? Oh god, did we lose them? I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know where the hell they are. Oh god. Maybe if I wait an hour, they'll catch up? Uh-oh. 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 This ain't good. Maybe we will get to Bruma if we enter the city. They'll show up. I don't know. Oh no, there's a gate to Oblivion coming up. Oh shit. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. We're gonna have to do something about that at some point. Please tell me I can soul trap you. Damn it! No soul gem large enough. Wonderful. I'm concerned about going into the Oblivion Gate because, like, they're gonna follow me in, which would be fine, but it would ruin my immersion. It would ruin my immersion. Like, gameplay-wise, I know it's fine if they go in there. They'd just be knocked unconscious if something bad happened. Like, it'd be okay. But it would ruin my immersion to have them follow me in there. If I'm being frank. Now there it is. Okay, well then. Wasn't too far off. We're right there. Alright, well, we'll stop. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do Cloud Ruler this episode. Why not? I wasn't planning on it, but, hey, you know what? That's the way it turned out this time. You know, I was maybe gonna save it for later, but, plans change, right? Maybe we'll close out the episode with Cloud Ruler. I think that's a good idea. Alright, well, hopefully they catch up. My god, where are they? Okay, they are catching up. It's just taking them a minute. What is that noise that I'm getting? I don't really understand what that is, but it concerns me. Yeah, we're gonna have to take care of that Oblivion Gate after we're done helping Martin out here. Once Martin gets in safely, we'll, that'll probably be a next episode thing. I'd take care of an Oblivion Gate. Yeah, I think that'll be the plan. They certainly are taking their time getting up here, huh? Might as well, right? Why not top ourselves off? We've got plenty. Yeah, we'll have to deal with that for sure. Okay, seriously, what are they doing? Are they coming? Where are they exactly? Oh my god, they're stuck there. Okay, hang on. We're gonna have to lead them over to where they're supposed to be. Shoot. Oh, Oblivion's pathing. Okay, guys, fellas, come on. Let's go this way. Follow me, please. Joffrey, I'm surprised at you. You should know how to get up there. Come on. Alright. They're coming? They're coming. They're just taking a minute. Alright. Yeah, I scouted the way. Yeah, that's why I got so far ahead of you. I was just scouting to make sure it's safe, guys. That's what was up. Sorry, I didn't mean to go missing like that. You know, I just wanted to make sure that the way was clear. And everything is all clear here. We coming? Okay, cool. Great. Thank God. Wonderful. Okay. I think I'll take off my hood for this.
Yes?
Ugh, losing some frames here.
Grandmaster, is this...
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
My lord, welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not had the honor
Yes?
of an emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you.
Should I take a torch out for us, boys? Probably, right? I'll hold a torch. It's getting dark. Holding torches for the Emperor, for Emperors, is kind of my thing.
Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
Hail!
Your Highness, the blades are at
Still
your
pretty
command.
framey.
You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you.
God, the frames.
I know you all expect me to be Emperor.
Ugh.
I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Good evening, much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blade saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea.
Well, we need to get the amulet back. That's the first thing.
Of course. The Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires. And stop the Oblivion invasion.
And then you will be Emperor.
The Emperor? That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start.
Yes, perhaps. So what do you know about the Amulet of Kings?
All practitioners of Daedric magic are familiar with the almost impenetrable barrier between our world and Oblivion. What the Emperor told you implies that the amulet is the key to the preservation of that barrier. What I saw at Kvatch. Everything I know about Daedric magic says that such stable portals are impossible. Yet those gates to Oblivion existed. The old rules no longer apply. Kvatch is only the beginning of what Mehrunes Dagon will do. If the amulet is truly the key to restoring the barriers between our world and Oblivion, you must waste no time in recovering it.
So, you mentioned something about Daedric magic. How do you know anything about Daedric magic?
I haven't always been a priest. In my youth, I followed a different path. I know more than I want to about the seductive power of Daedric magic. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay. So what do you know about these Oblivion gates?
Something has changed to make these stable portals to Oblivion possible. Joffrey believes that the death of the Emperor and the darkening of the Dragonfires is the key. Don't worry about me, my friend.
Hail.
I know I'm in good hands here.
Well, I am sorry about the framiness. I actually wanted to put this part off until I could get my new graphics card installed, but this ended up being a shorter trip than I thought it would be. Should we talk to Joffrey? I don't know. I don't know if we should talk to Joffrey just yet. That would start the next leg of the main quest, and I don't really want to do that at this time. I kind of want to wait on it. I'll let them get settled in. We'll talk to them eventually, just not right at this moment. Well, that was eventful. We rescued Joffrey, rescued Martin Septim, got him over to Cloud Ruler Temple, where he's now relatively safe. Except for that Oblivion Gate opening there. Almost like they knew we'd be coming here. It's an unsettling thought. In the next episode, we'll tackle this Oblivion Gate. Stop by Bruma to sell the goods that we will undoubtedly get through our plunder of the Oblivion Gate. And then we'll fuck off and do a lot of... And then, like I said, we're gonna fuck off from the main quest for a bit and start doing other things. Go talk to Umbacano. Do the Mages Guild. Do the Fighters Guild. You know, just do a lot of questing that'll make Dar-Lei famous. That's kind of the idea here. But that'll do it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next episode, I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.